What are the differences between Lipo-C and carved? I absolutely love this question because this is a fan favorite in my stack. I will also be going over how often you should be cooking this with your recipes. So let's compare the two right off the bat. Lipo-C contains L-methionine, L-inositol, L-choline, B6, and B12. And carved contains L-methionine, L-inositol, L-choline, L-carnitine, B12, B6, and NAD. And you can find carved at Modern Aminos under NAD/L-carnitine blend. And these both do classify as shuttler peptides in my recipes. And especially paired alongside with an ingredient called AOD, it ensures that all those free-form fatty acids get thrown into the mitochondria to therefore be used as energy, which is why they are called a shuttler peptide. That is truthfully the main reason why I use these. I think they are both really great. I would honestly just pick one over the other. Some people don't want to have the ingredient NAD, which is why people opt for Lipo-C. But before I even chose either of these, I implemented an ingredient called L-carnitine. But for myself, I was unable to do the IM every single day, and that just got to be a lot for me. Whereas with Lipo-C and carved, I was able to cook with this subcutaneously. And I truthfully had better results in my recipe. So truthfully, in my mind, I don't think one is better than another. I think it's just figuring out which one is best for you. For myself, when I implement the ingredient carved into my recipes, I feel like a true Energizer bunny. And I think it is because of the L-carnitine and the NAD. Where I have heard from lots of other people who are cooking with Lipo-C that they just don't feel that same benefit. And I think it is a key difference between the two. But like I said, figuring out which one is best for you, I think is the best case scenario with all of these. As for myself, I have tried every single one, and then I ended up finding out that carved was a fan favorite. And why I will continue to keep implementing this into my ingredients alongside with AOD and Ratatouille. So for cooking terms, how often am I cooking these? So for myself, I will cook this anywhere between 4 to 5 days a week for anywhere between 10 to 15 hours. And when I say 10 to 15 hours, I mean on one of those. That has truthfully worked great for me, and I don't feel like I need to work any more hours than that. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I know it is so confusing sometimes to be able to understand. If you guys ever have questions, I have poured my heart and my soul into my support groups to get your questions answered, just so you are not feeling alone or you're just kind of lost. I have so many amazing people in there who want to help you out, including myself. So with that being said, feel free to check those out in my link in my bio. I have so many resources for you guys to be successful on your journeys. Feel free to check those out as well. I am so happy to help, and I am always happy that you are here.